My dear entrepreneurs, are you confused which type of entity to choose for your startup? We are going to reveal company for small startups and even how to register it. The most suitable form of company for your startup business is limited liability partnership. Limited liability partnership, shortly called as LLP, which is a hybrid type of business entity which was first introduced in India in the year of 2008 by way of passing Limited Liability Partnership Act 2008. Now we'll see what are the minimum requirements to start a limited liability partnership. Number 1, 2 partners. Number 2, at least minimum 2 designated partners. Number 3, an office space in India. As related to limited liability partnership firm, there is no minimum authorized share capital. You can even start your LLP with a minimum investment of 10,000 rupees. Next we'll see what are the documents we need to keep ready for filing an LLP. First, the partners need to submit their Aadhaar card, PAN card, passport size photo and a residential proof. For business address, you need to submit the rental agreement and the electricity bill of the premises. But before that, the governing act that governs the limited liability partnership is Limited Liability Partnership Act 2008, and the registering authority of LLP is Registrar of Companies, shortly called as ROC. And the process for registration of LLP is explained here in 5 simple steps. Step number 1, name approval. This is the preliminary process in incorporation process. The approval of company name to be obtained through MCA, that is Ministry of Corporate Affairs. The application for name approval shall be made with minimum 2 alternative names with the preference at the top. The name should be as per the norms of LLP Act. Step number 2, apply for digital signature. Digital signature certificate, shortly called as DSC, which has to be applied for all the designated partners. DSC is compulsory because all the applications and documents for LLP registrations are filed online, and so digital signature is mandatory in registration process. This can be obtained through the agencies that are recognized by Government of India. Step 3, obtain designated partner identification number. Designated partner identification number, shortly called as DPIN, which is a 8-digit unique identification number, is allotted to every designated partners of every LLP. This has to be obtained by way of filing DIR Form 3. Any person intend to become a designated partner of a LLP has to make an application by way of E-Form DIR 3 for allotment of DIN. Step number 4, issuance of incorporation certificate. By submitting the necessary forms and documents before the registry approves all the forms and documents and issue the LLP incorporation certificate. Now your limited liability partnership is ready to operate. Looks simple, right? But there is one more step in this process. Now at last, step number 5, file the LLP agreement. We need to draft an LLP agreement which explains about the rights and duties of all the partners, object of the business, capital contribution, and even every other details that are required to operate the business. The respective form for submission of LLP agreement is LLP form number 3, and this form has to be submitted within 30 days from the date of incorporation. The agreement must be printed in a stamp paper. This is Arif, your business lawyer from Intelligensia law firm.